Hey guys, it's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. So before we start this video, I just want to say I am going to be doing a Q&A very soon. So please go to Twitter, #AskBrooke, and ask me a bunch of questions. Whatever you want to know, I will be answering, and I will feature you guys in the video, of course. You can also comment down below on these videos that I post, and I will screenshot them and make a video. I have a few questions, but I need a couple more. So please ask some questions. I will mostly be checking Twitter, but you can also ask on here too. I will use both of them and you'll be featured in it. So I mean, why not ask some questions? Okay, so for today's video, I am going to be doing some conspiracy theories. But I'm not just going to be doing any conspiracy theories. Today, I am specifically doing conspiracy theories about some of your guys' favorite and definitely my favorite YouTubers. And just a quick disclaimer, I am not trying to ruin anybody's reputation or hate on any of these YouTubers in any way. I actually love all of these YouTubers and watch them religiously. So this is just for fun. These are just some conspiracies I found online. So the first YouTuber conspiracy theory we're going to be talking about is Tana Mongeau. Now, there have been many claims that Tana Mongeau is not actually the age she claims she is, which I think she's 18, but people actually believe that she is around 35, like in her 30s. Tana talks about partying a lot in her videos, so a lot of people think she's much older than she says she is. And she also goes to a lot of these like party rave things, I'm not sure what you call them. And she used to go to these a lot before she turned 18, and she used to claim that she had like friends who would let her in and stuff. But a lot of people think that she is actually just older than she is saying she is, and that she's saying she's younger in order to catch the eye of like a younger audience and gain more fans. Tana also talks about the time she used to work at PacSun, and people say that it just doesn't add up, the numbers. Like if she were working at PacSun, she would have been around 14 or 15, which is really young for somebody to be working. Tana has gone on and debunked this conspiracy theory by posting on Twitter her ID showing that she is actually 18, and also posting her working permits to show that she really was working. The second YouTuber we're going to be talking about is That Poppy. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard this theory before, but I really wanted to introduce it to you guys for those of you who haven't heard it, just because I find it so creepy. So before actually watching Shane Dawson's video, I never even heard of That Poppy, but basically she is a singer, and there's like two conspiracies that are surrounding her. So if you guys haven't seen her video, basically her videos are really creepy and just really bizarre, and her mannerisms in the video and like the way she's standing and like stares at you, it's just all very creepy. I would definitely go and watch some of her videos if you guys haven't, but obviously after you watch this video. So the first conspiracy theory about That Poppy is that she's actually a robot. Now this would make a lot of sense considering how awkward she is in her videos and like how straight up she is and like stone-faced she kind of is. Like she doesn't really show that much emotion. She's kind of just like, hi, it's That Poppy. And it's really creepy. It's like super creepy. When I watch her videos, it gives me the chills. So a lot of people think that she is just a robot and not a real person, but that has been debunked because there are interviews of her, so I don't know. The second theory is that she's kind of doing this for a publicity stunt. This theory makes the most sense to me because she is a singer and she wasn't really known on YouTube at all before she started doing these really weird videos on her second channel. So a lot of people claim that this is actually just a publicity stunt in order for her to like get known and her music to get discovered. She's actually a really good singer. Her song Low Life, I think it's called, I actually love that song. But again, the video is very creepy. Now speaking of the Low Life video, people also conspirize, I don't know if that's even a word, that she actually is a Satan worshiper, or that she has something to do with the Illuminati. In some of her videos, she has like hair clips in her hair, and some of them like can somehow relate to the Illuminati. And then in her Low Life video, she actually has devils in the video, like Satan himself in the videos. Our third YouTuber conspiracy theory has to do with Shane Dawson. I absolutely love Shane Dawson. I watch every single one of his videos, and I actually got this conspiracy theory from watching his videos. But if you guys don't watch Shane Dawson, which I really can't believe any of you don't, but he talks about in his video this conspiracy theory that people believe he is not actually bisexual and that he did this as a publicity stunt. I'm gonna so basically Shane Dawson came out as bisexual. He was dating Lisa for 4 years and then they broke up. He came out as bisexual and now he is dating Ryland. A lot of people believe that he is still dating Lisa. He met Ryland and decided to say he was bisexual and date him. And this would grow his channel because now the LGBT community can relate to him more. And a lot of people say that he chose Ryland because Ryland actually had his own channel on Clever or something where he would post videos and he had like tens of thousands of subscribers, but then once he signed a contract with Shane saying that Shane and him would date, he gained like a bunch of more subscribers because Shane has like 8 million or 9 million now, and so a lot of people follow who Ryland is. So basically the contract said that like they would pretend to date for a few years, Shane would get more fans and Ryland would also get more fans, and then in a few years they would just break up, make it a clean breakup, and voila. Now Shane in his video again debunks this by calling Ryland and just saying, Ryland, am I bisexual? Like, are we really dating? And Ryland of course says yes. That's kind of just a really weird, funny theory that I thought I'd share with you guys. I obviously don't believe that one at all. Like, they're just dating. I feel like people sometimes make up these crazy ideas, but for whatever reason they are fun to tell. So now the next YouTuber conspiracy theory I'm going to be talking about is Marina Joyce. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys heard about her, but basically over the summer, I think it was this summer, she kind of blew up because she had been YouTubing for years and she just seemed like a normal everyday girl, and then over the summer her personality kind of did a 180 and she completely turned into somebody else. A lot of people think that her content started seeming forced, and they started theorizing that Marina Joyce had actually been kidnapped or was being held hostage by her boyfriend or something. A lot of people believe this because, one, she was acting really weird and her personality was just completely different than what it had used to be, and two, in her videos she would give a lot of subliminal messages kind of asking for help. So there's one video where people claim that they can hear her whispering into the camera, "Help me," or like "help," and she kind of says that, oh, it's her mom saying that, but there's like, I think a couple videos where people hear her saying help in them. Then there's also pictures of her with a bunch of bruises on her arms. There was also another time where she decided she was going to have a meet and greet at 6:30 in the morning, which is a really odd time, in like a really weird, sketchy place apparently in the UK. And she was telling everybody to meet her there, it would be a fun meet and greet, and while she's talking, telling them that, she's like sign languaging them not to come. So that really threw people off and was really shady and weird. A picture also came out of her where she had bruises all over her arms, so a lot of people think maybe she was using drugs or being abused or something by the kidnapper or her boyfriend or something. There were also many times where people would tweet and say, "Like this if you need help," at her, and she would like them, and then she'd be like, "No guys, I'm fine," but she'd like these posts that would say, "Like this if you need help." So that was really confusing to people because it's like she needed help, but then it's like someone was telling her to be like, "No, I'm fine," but like trying to low-key say that she needed help. So a lot of people think she was being forced to like pretend she was okay. Meanwhile, she was trying to like signal that she wasn't okay and needed help. So the police actually did get involved in this. They went to her house and made sure she wasn't kidnapped, and they claimed that she hadn't been kidnapped, nobody was keeping her hostage, and she was fine. So many people believe that she actually is just schizophrenic. Now, I don't want to give her a mental disorder. I don't want to like diagnose her with something and say that she's schizophrenic, but I'm just putting this out there that this is a conspiracy that she has schizophrenia or some kind of mixed personality disorder where she literally just turned into a completely different person. And it would make sense because in her old videos she was completely normal, and now if you watch her, she's just literally a completely different person. So the next YouTuber conspiracy theory we're going to be talking about is Trisha Paytas. Now, this one isn't so much of a conspiracy theory, I would say, as it is just kind of like an accusation, but I mean, I'm just gonna tell you guys it anyway. Basically, ever since her and her boyfriend broke up, she has been posting really weird videos, some where she claims she's a chicken nugget, some saying that she thinks a vampire is stalking her or something like that. And even this week, she posted like 2 really weird videos of her just like laying on the floor crying and saying things that just make no sense at all, and then she'll be like singing and just saying things that make completely no sense. So people are kind of thinking that Trisha Paytas is actually doing drugs. Do I think she's doing drugs? No. But a lot of people are saying maybe she's doing drugs. I'm pretty sure she came out and said she wasn't doing drugs, but people still believe she is anyway because drug addicts don't really admit when they're drug addicts. Another conspiracy theory is that she's doing this kind of also as a sort of publicity stunt. People say that Trisha Paytas wants to really badly be an actress and that like her whole life dream is to just be an actress. So people think maybe she's like doing this to like act and make people think she's being on drugs or something, and that she's just gonna be like, haha, I tricked you all, that was me acting. Like, I don't know. So my final YouTuber conspiracy theory, this one has to do with someone who I wouldn't really say is a quote-unquote YouTuber, I guess, but we all know who she is. Her name is Rebecca Black, and she sings the song Friday. This conspiracy theory I found to be the weirdest and creepiest of them all. So this theory claims that Rebecca Black's song Friday and the video Friday were actually about JFK's assassination. So there's a couple things that happen in the song and the video that back up this theory that Friday is actually about JFK's assassination, and I will tell you guys them. So in the bridge of this song, Rebecca Black sings the line, "Kickin' in the front seat." People say this has to do with JFK's assassination because the driver of the car that JFK was assassinated in was named Sam Kickin. So JFK was also assassinated on a Friday, and the name of the song is Friday. So when JFK also got shot, the Secret Service people were yelling to his wife Jackie to get down, so she didn't get shot too. And a famous line from the song Friday is, "Gotta get down on Friday." Another part of this theory is that the morning that JFK got assassinated, he had ordered this big extravagant breakfast, and the kitchen staff had like run out of kitchen things like groceries or something, and so JFK had to eat cereal. And one of the lines in the first verse of this song are, "Gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal." And a final reason why people believe that this is true is because before JFK was assassinated, he was able to sign a bill saying that all public schools had to provide buses for the students. And in this video, Rebecca Black is forced to get in the car with her friends to drive to school because her school bus never shows up. So this one to me is like the weirdest one because there are so many things that like connect. Ugh, that one creeps me out. But yeah, if you guys want to read more about that one, I found that article on weedtheunicorns.com, so you guys can go read some conspiracy theories on there. And yeah, so that has been my YouTuber conspiracy theories. If you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also leave some suggestions of what videos you guys want me to film in the comments below. I can do challenges, I can do Q&As. If you guys want to ask me questions, I will happily answer them in a Q&A and feature you guys in it. And also make sure you guys pretty please subscribe to this channel. I post videos every Monday and Friday. And also make sure to subscribe to my main channel. I post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on Monday.